ROX Tigers have managed to pick a very strong bottom lane, a pushing mid lane, and once he gets a few levels, a pushing top lane. And that'll make it very difficult for Clearlove to make things happen on Olaf. 7-minute respawn on the blue buff because that is a potential way of shutting down Scout. As of now, though, since Scout's gotten the blue buff, he's looking for a play. Do they realm warp in or do they walk? Also a gank top side.
All right, double sides, the flash knockback. Here's the ward hop in, the kick as well. Lands the Sonic Wave. That's first blood in for Peanut. Meanwhile, Prey has to do just that. He's running, gonna have Clearlove. Ash gonna lose his life. A kill in for Prey. ROX Tigers still not saying die. Finally, the kills come through for Scout. 2-2 overall, but Kuro is not done. Voice of Flight tags Mako. Flash the chase in. He's gonna try to get some of them, but they're inside the orbit. They're not taking any damage. He finally gets one and gets away with it. Kuro makes it 3-2 ROX Tigers.
Trade it back. It ends up actually being a 2-for-2 bottom side and a positive play top side.
Might actually see some more information. So far, Jace is staying top. We don't have the vision toggle just yet. There he is.
Kuro does have flash. Does he use it?
Peanut is around. Kuro gonna go for the 1v2. Plenty of damage to deal to the ROX Tigers jungler. And at least he trades it back. That's the best it could have been right here. Kuro a bit stronger, you might say. Scout doing pretty well for himself. Actually has gotten a minion kill lead back. But now he's looking for top lane tier 2, forcing the early flash out of Kuro. He ults to kill the minion wave, not knowing that he's just going to die himself. That's going to be a kill put through, but he will save the turret for now and buy time for the rest of the...
Take down these 3-header turrets. It's going to be a gargantuan gold lead that I don't think EDG will be able to overcome in team fights. But if they keep this up and they get a good realm warp in, they have a chance.
Looking for the play on the bot lane. Gorilla running out of health rapidly. The first kill going to come through, and Hannibal is just running out of HP. He's going to shift out of this one and run for your dear life. Kuro finishes the teleport to buy some time for the rest of his team. Will they get much going on, though? Looks like the chase still continuing as ROX Tigers really want some more kills. Mako eats a cupcake. Eagles comes back in towards Peanut, but Kuro taking all of his life and damage, gonna get dropped down for it. He turns around and gets killed for the transgression, and it's a 1-for-0 ROX Tigers coming out ahead.
Kuro, the equalizer comes in. While it was good to have it, he then gets caught up in Gorilla's snare, who should have been dead at the start of the fight. So a misplayed fight there by EDG cost them.
And you can't excuse lack of Ragnarok initiation on the turret dive either. ROX looking for more than just the turret.
Gonna land the Q, the flash and chase is slow, and Clearlove the kick into the wall. The kill comes through to Kuro with the orbiting stars, and more comes through for the ROX Tigers. Now a death stun's gonna land. Double kill for the mid laner. One more chase for Spab. Actually gonna run away from this one. Doesn't want it out of the turret, and goes for the bear. Exactly. This exact play that is the hopeful beginning of an Edward Gaming comeback. They say, well, first of all, Scout facing Smeb, the nice flash into the knockback, flashed away from Brilliant Soul, Ghost Burned as well, Voice of Light lands. The damage is going to be enough. They try, they're not quite going to get it onto Scout, but how about a re-engage? Smeb running out of health, his flash is down, and Edward Gaming actually find a comeback kill.
It was overly hyphy, definitely. He missed the first EQ, which would have been the burst. They probably would have had the damage take him down there. Instead, they used everything. Even Kuro used double summoners to try to make that kill happen. So it buys some time for EDG. For now, no other damage, just Peanut dueling with Kuro.
He's got the teammates coming. Zyra just below, down on that side of the map. Aurelion Soul coming as well. That's that yellow orb on your screen. Kuro able to get away, not burning any summoners. And here's the rest of Edward Gaming. Smeb has teleport, and here's the re-engage. 2 members already picked off. Make that 3. Kuro doesn't even need to snipe. A double kill for Kuro in the mid lane for ROX Tigers.
Now, it's very trivial to just mow down the rest. They need there to be some threat of tankiness or damage in the front line. Otherwise, they're in trouble. Whoa!
There's the giant stun from base.
Not gonna land the stun on anybody just yet, but ooh, is Peanut looking for the knockback, but not gonna find it. Maybe overstepping. Jumps to a minion, running out of health pretty rapidly, but they don't quite have the damage output. Equalizer buys a little bit more time, and he's not quite gonna burn down. Gorilla gets the kill into Kuro, and now it's Edward Gaming forced to retreat once again. Clearlove slowed down, chased out. Kuro. Well, it is 11,000 gold that puts ROX Tigers ahead right now. It's a best of 5. There are several more games to play, but right now all the Korean fans can be exceptionally happy at how their team is doing right now. Once again, look at the play on Scout. He is able to dodge some of the skill shots and actually flash away for a few more seconds. Maybe Peanut finds the re-engage. In fact, might just do so. Flash the Q, gets the kill with the kick. Nicely done there by Peanut, turning one in. And Smeb doing a lot of work with this one. Kuro also holding the front line quite nicely. Almost really is still durable enough to make it scary. Clearlove running on the team, getting nothing done for it. Kuro's dominating. A nice ulti by Gorilla disengages. It's already 2 kills picked up for ROX Tigers with what could be the end game push right now. 35 minutes in, triple Mountain Drake, 5 versus 3 for 40 seconds. Looking now for Nexus turrets, looking to be another team into the semifinals if they can do this and more. The three-man defense, Mako not long for this world. Exhaust is not enough. The dive out of the fountain, Peanut nearly loses his life for it. Was able to safeguard back away. The flash to re-engage, looking for a little bit more damage, and it's still only 2 members alive. Edward Gaming will not be able to defend this one. Scout's gonna lose his life at the end of it all. Def, the last man standing. Nexus falls. ROX Tigers convincingly take down game 1.
Welcome back to the big stage, ROX Tigers. They had a 5-game slumber, but 3 games in a row they've looked
1-0 against the Chinese LPL's Edward Gaming. A best of 5 about to unfold, and here we go with game 2.
Dream Series kind of started the way we expected. ROX Tigers did actually.
Kuro staying down here for several waves.
And the thing is, if EDG abandon this, they're still giving up first turret. Even if they stay, they're likely to be giving up first turret. Clearlove still level 5, and he's caught.
Caught out with Chain CC. First blood comes through. The flash into the kick for Peanut. Gets it down for himself. The re-engage by Scout.
There, now that a lot of the shooting is backloaded to the higher levels.
The whimper of a... Oh, this is rough stuff right now for Koro. You've got the rest of the team coming in for him, and it's a 3v1. Nowhere to go. Goodbye to Kennen. But now the re-engage on the bot side. Prey gets one on a Mako. A trade kill for Clearlove. Something finally on the board for Edward Gaming. Not a complete shutout. And Scout wants in as well. Lands the Rune Prison. Spiraling in past the minions, and they're going to block the rest of the... Very well. ROX Tigers at about 20 minutes in the previous game had just absolutely broken the game apart. They're doing so a little bit early. The flash engage on Nakoro. More CC to follow. Not even a chance from the runaway with his life. It's going to be the last hit on to Peanut. Why not secure another one? 2.
They go. They had the early Tracker's Knife. They've upgraded to the maximum Siphon on Gorilla, and they always have the aggressive wards that let them make plays like this.
The kick is in. The chase through as well. Mako's going to survive. Going to land the root into Peanut, but there's just not enough damage to deal. Clearlove really wants in, though. Can he get the attacks? He's going to go for the ulti. Nice dodge from Peanut. Still alive somehow, but Scout's there with a vengeance. Now on to Kuro they go. The root's going to land. A couple more shots should do it, but he's tanky enough. He lands the stun. He might kill off Clearlove, but no, now he's in the danger zone. This could be enough, and no, it's still going to be the one picked up. Nicely played by Kuro to get away. The fight continuing on the bottom side. Gorilla getting a ton of damage across on this one. Kuro going to lose his life as well, and that is the ace for 1. Beautifully played by ROX Tigers.
Champion that has thrown EDG's pick and ban off. They thought they could keep Kuro in lane wave clearing. It didn't work, but Baron time.
The Baron's already been picked up, but maybe this is the fight that Edward Gaming needs. Exhaust on right in time, and it's already 1 kill picked up. Make that 2. Baron's gone. 1 trade kill, but it's a 4 versus 3, and it might just get worse. The snipe gonna come through, gonna tag Mako in the back, below 1,000 HP.
Smeb is taking the long way around to cut off the retreat.
And there's nowhere to go. Depth gets shut down once again. Peanut gets that kill. Now Mako also rooted up against the wall. A double kill for the ROX Tigers jungler.
But aside from that, there's just such little damage on EDG right now. Baron minions pushing up, 1 inhibitor already down. Let's watch ROX work.
One more attempt to try to keep the game alive. Edward Gaming going for the roam. Koro gets in without the exhaust this time around. A shutdown comes through. They got Prey. The knockup already came in. 4v4. How much more can happen? Smeb is invincible as we know. 4v3 as another kill comes through. Now Def caught out. There's the stars. There's the kills. Clearlove gets a bit of a terrify, but has to run for dear life. Smeb gonna drop the turret. I can put it on the Peanut. By the way, only Clearlove left alive. Now, yes, Prey was killed, but it does not matter. Another flash kick for Peanut. Secures the ace. 5-1 and 5 on the Lee Sin. And ROX Tigers gonna make it a swift 2-0.
And very high kills for ROX Tigers. They averaged 18 kills per game in the group stage, but this was 18 kills in a much faster and more dominant fashion. ROX Tigers is gonna go 2-0.
People have their preconceived notions about what Korean League of Legends looks like. You see SKT, you see Samsung, you see the controlled play. That's not ROX Tigers. These guys build damage. These guys dive towers. Their Baron power plays are massive. And when they start going 15 minutes on, they end the game before 30 more often than not.
We might have SKT looking at ROX as their rematch opponent. Here we go. Game 3, ROX Tigers 2-0 up over Edward Gaming as we hit the Rift.
Shown up so far at Worlds here. It was close for ROX Tigers in the group stage. Lose 1 more game at the end of CLG there, or against G2 when they were down 7.7 thousand gold at 23 minutes to pull that game back.
Good trading, dodging the skill shot, but here comes Peanut up the lane. This is going to be a tight one. Jumps in, and Scout doesn't even flash it, but they don't go in for it anyway.
Pressure with Smeb. They're actually either looking to take the red buff clean or just wait for Clearlove to start and then kill him. They know he has no ghost. So if they can catch him doing this with low mana and low health, it's over.
Fiora's missing, walks into the camp, actually gets away from the skill shots, but doesn't really matter. Smites for a bit of healing, trying to run out. One more hit will do it, and that's first blood in for Smeb in the top jungle.
Peanut's level 6 with Flash. He would have loved to get the easy jump over there with the Krugs, but he is still going to be all in the hunt. All it takes is a Flash kick to connect his Q.
Likely to be a kill. Walk into his face, kick into the wall. There's the Q. There's the chase in. Not even difficult. And Flash out to make it easy. That's a nicely played game.
Peanut was smart, went from Raptors to the mid lane to pick up the CS coming in. Over a pink ward, so he's spotted.
Looking for the play in the top side of the map. Smeb gonna have to flash away from this. Will repost the stun. Nicely played here. And now in with the ultimate, but he's running out of health rapidly. Voice of Light, and the drill comes through. The drill of defiance. There's a...
He had been punished for teleporting into the lane, is able to get one back on Smeb. They also burn the Flash, which just makes things better.
And a ton of CC now onto Mako. He's getting shot down. Nice play by Dev. Oh, but Mako gets himself out of the way and takes the shot anyway. That's a poor misplay, and a kill comes through to ROX.
Who needs that? Not Gorilla.
Now here we go, another roam to the top lane, really trying to wedge this matchup open. Scout is here again. Rinse and repeat, back in onto Smeb. What's it gonna look like? Equalizer not the best, but it still cuts off some of the retreat angles. Koro takes Zagger, but Voice of Light still gonna be enough. And another kill comes through. Top lane is actually finding... They do go through the vision. Quick ulti on the Prey to soften them up. Nice
just want the turret.
There, but they've got 4 members to knock down this turret. The flashless Gorilla has to be a little bit careful.
Fiora's coming in.
The root. They don't quite dedicate themselves to knocking the turret down. Naka comes through onto 3. How much more is the re-engage gonna grab? Smeb and Peanut are here. A late teleport for Koro. It's a 5v4 momentarily, but the kickback doesn't land the root. Now Mako gonna run out of health. Voice of Light plus Equalizer getting a little bit more, and Gorilla running down, but no! He eats a trap! Can they find any more? A Realm Warp doesn't quite get him out! And look at all the kills for Edward Gaming! It's 3-1! Now, maybe a little bit more coming through. Smeb wants it, and he finds the heal down. Gets healed up a little bit more, and now getting barbecue to the backside. Takes a harpoon to the back, and a snipe in for death. Edward Gaming with the lead.
Rotating this Caitlyn around as much as possible, go to the lowest wave clear lane, which is Smeb's lane, and trying to push down that turret. It's even better if they could kill Smeb before they arrive for the siege.
Oh, that's Smeb jumping back into the core because suddenly here's the rest of the squad. He's going to block the ulti, but now comes Peanut, and maybe he shouldn't have been here at all. That's 1 kill picked up for Def. The rest of the squad is now here as well, and Peanut's got nowhere to go. The kick means not very much, but still, they get the kill through with Def. That's good enough there for Edward Gaming. 9-6 the scoreline. Almost a 3,000 gold lead, pushing top lane outer.
And now Scout's trying to go for more. Will ROX trying to defend this turret.
Gets the stun on the Gorilla. The knockup's going to be nothing. That's another one picked up. Mako makes his mark. 10-6. Look.
Far bigger objective for them to play around.
Oro bait again. They can sneak Deft into this brush.
There, but the rest
ROX is also here with Rise.
This is a bit of a 2 versus 3. Do they have the damage on Smeb? One more shot will do it. They switch back into Kuro. They get 1. Now how's the trade kill going to work? If they get a crit and Deft gets it. Now the battle versus Gorilla. Flash the deals through the ignite and is running through tier line. Get their vengeance. All said and done, though, still advantage Edward Gaming 3-2.
That was some vintage Deft mechanics right there with the flash, but still down in the back end.
Scouts around the back.
Love's here to help. Prey is running out of health pretty rapidly, but gets the 1 kill picked up. Another execution kick out of Peanut. Another 1-for-1, and now it's time for Peanut to run, but he's on the long cooldown. Nice Q to the Baron Nashor pit.
Put up. Not to mention they have the setup of the Aurelion Sol and the shielding of Karma, that if they just group up and fight with Deft, I think they win. This is the kind of stuff they need to avoid, though.
And that's going to be a pretty quick kill on the Scout. Does get some decent damage on a Prey, but not enough to matter, and you're seeing
from the Jhin is very powerful, and someone is going to be in the front line. May not even be the Olaf. So just having some armor to not be deleted outside of range is very important.
Here comes the attempt, going to be the Rune Prison in towards Koro. Puts the Equalizer down, but just not enough damage dealt nearly rapidly enough. And again,
and he's been there so long
Koro
that
doesn't expect it. He doesn't need to go in there. Very smart to get the pink ward.
Very smart to ward it, and Clear Love's around the window as well. So here comes the chase. He's got a couple of slows, but here's the Realm Warp, and Kuro is going to bring him to safety. Smeb doesn't even have the flash to get away.
Great steal rate on this one, but you try and zone him with the Aurelion Sol, and you actually want to take a 50-50 if they go for it.
And here comes the teleport in from Smeb. Scout is in the front line, losing a lot of health, and Rise is on him, and Scout's going to lose his life at the very start of it. That's going to get him popped with the Guardian Angel. Now it's Smeb still chasing through Koro, jumping into the Baron pit, but Deft is still alive in the back line. Scout will go down to Smeb. The re-engage on Koro, though, is good. That's a lot of damage on a Caitlyn, and Equalizer kind of splits up the team. Koro buying what time he can with the Zodias, but still goes down to the plants. Meanwhile, Deft and it's Clear Love picking up every everybody. That is 4 kills for Edward Gaming, and the resulting 3v1 is Peanut still alive.
He is, and we've seen this story before. Just when it looks like ROX will lose at a Baron fight, Peanut comes around the side.
Oh, Def going big! 2 more shots will do it! He's gonna knock down Peanut, and that was a huge play!
Teleport to go back to base. With Koro having the teleport, this means EDG is in for it. They're going for the second inhibitor.
Looking for the CC on a scout, plenty of knockbacks to kick in for Peanut. It's a trade of 1-for-1 jungler for mid laner, but maybe that's a good thing for ROX Tigers. It's now acutely aware of the play ROX Tigers is going for. Smeb, level 17, will have incredibly long death climbers, and EDG, knowing what was going on, Smeb sniffed it out, but with the red buff on, does it even matter? Running for his life, the flash is the chase, the flash to run. Smeb, voice of light, and the kill for Deft. He's unstoppable. The stun of the Peanut didn't even need to be there. 2-for-0 to Edward Gaming. The Aurelion Soul, but now it's on to the Nexus turrets. It's on for the comeback for Edward Gaming. They dropped the first 2, but convincingly they take game 3 off the back of some excellent play. Deft 11, 1, and 8 on the Caitlyn, and that's game 3 going to Edward Gaming.
With their backs against the wall, and ROX trying to show a little bit of flair. Edward Gaming stay alive in this best-of-5 series.
Against SK Telecom T1 in the semis next week in New York. We've got to see who it is. Here we go with game 4.
All right, we are in it right now.
Don't even get that much lane dominance either. You're seeing the overall gold game be plus 200 for ROX Tigers. They are laning better as a team, but the re-engage on Gorilla means nothing because suddenly Peanut is here on the Olaf. A flash forced out of Gorilla, but he is still chasing on the Deft, who's nearly out of HP. The chase in for Prey. First blood. That's 2 for Peanut. It might be a third, and the re-engage for Koro 1. Can he do much of anything? It doesn't seem like a lot. Peanut very, very low. Slicing Maelstrom. Smeb says, don't you dare go for my teammates. Another one. ROX Tigers 4-1. Kuro was able to roam down for an assist in the bot lane. That's been a big differentiator here. Mako is going to get rooted up into a lot more skill shots landing onto him, but that's a trap eaten by Gorilla. The flashless Karma, Clearlove looking for a bit more, dodging away from the tidal wave though, and that is nothing to be gained. And here's the curtain call, and it could be just that for Edward Gaming. Clearlove gonna get sniped, you expect it to happen, and that is the kill picked up once again to 2,000 gold there deficit. ROX Tigers though, looking to punch their ticket into the semifinals off of some incredible play so far from
Now he's splashless.
Trying to turn it around, kicks him into the wall. Gonna wait on the Q and lets him dodge away. Clearlove having a terrible series so far, but it's still gonna be an easy kill because Deft is there to secure it. The ulti was all that they needed, and now much when everyone else has the items. If this keeps going super late, I do feel like there's Edward Gaming has the tools they need, but it's ROX Tigers still pulling the trigger, looking for the dive. They've got the dive, they've got the kill into Koro. Now it's about the counter gang. How much can EDG do 4v5? Peanut kind of on the wrong side of this one, trying to run away back through the turret. He's going to be just fine with it. That is a cleanly executed gank, and the escape afterwards. Great job by ROX Tigers.
Pace the game is being played on. They haven't seen their mid lane turret go down. We haven't seen solo kills from Kennen. But consider that the snowballed member is Olaf building armor as Mako has to flash away. Olaf can be a soul tank.
Ulti gonna be burned just to land a bit of a slow, but Peanut pops the ultimate. He's still gonna go for this chase. The Ragnarok is on, and Mako gonna run out of HP entirely. That is just unafraid diving.
Olaf to take them early, but this is the sort of game where they can actually look for a Baron to proc.
Oh, the axe landed, meaning Deft got rooted. He gets deleted, and it's Smeb who wants a little bit more. Scout running out of health. One more shot would get him, and no one blocks the shot. Clearlove, what are you doing? Another kill picked up.
As a team that can take it all down, and how they react from a loss where clearly they took a couple of luxuries in the thick and bad and fell down. This is how they reply.
And the shot is there on Mako. He's got nowhere to go. Chopped down yet again. Peanut is godlike and playing like it absolutely. Kerr would have health. That's fine. Who cares about that one? ROX Tigers have killed the support once again. Mako 0-3 on this Nami, and here comes the attempt to bait Baron Nashor.
Yeah, keep taking the kills if you're Peanut because you're doing work with it. Here they come, they get on a scout.
Scout stuns though, there's the Rune Prison, and there's the kill picked up. Peanut
legendary
with another one. He's legendary, he's 8-0. Clearlove running for dear life through his own jungle. Ward hops. With Scout down at the Nexus turret, this might be the wave as it comes through. Scout still down there, and this turret gets the attack, but they're gonna eat up the traps, and here comes the play. They've brought in Smeb. He's the back line, and Scout's nowhere to be seen. They're getting evaporated. assassinated in the lightning storm. This is all they could possibly need. Clearlove running out of health, Scout nearly just nothing to do anymore. Jumps back towards the fountain. Who even cares?
Hey.
It's Peanut who actually stays alive. They flash to keep him up in this one, and this should be the game cleanly as ROX Tigers take a 4-for-1. They'll be taking the series 3-1 as the turrets fall. It's going to be the rematch of Worlds last year. ROX hoping to get revenge on SK Telecom T1 as Peanut is the best juggler in the world. ROX Tigers back on form, hoping to win a world championship.
11-0 and 5 Olaf. As I said at the start of the game, other junglers, when they get the first 3 kills of the game on the Lee Sins, on the Olafs, you're like, I don't know about this, but when Peanut picks them up, you know that he's going to transform a game as he did here. And
Last year, nobody knew who Peanut was. This time, this year, everybody knows Peanut is the king of the jungle. ROX Tigers are back on form. The squad that continued to win Korean regular seasons and